All right. It's super weird to flip from being on Zoom calls to being on Facebook Live now. But I think we're up and running and I think we're good to go. I think we're okay. All right. I think we're okay. As always, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you decided to join us today on this Chin Spirit Day. As always, I would rather be in our loud library with the sounds. I always joke about how loud our library is, but I could really use that noise right now. But I'm so glad you're here joining us. If you're here, as always, make sure you comment so I know you're here, whether it's below us or beside us. So I know you're here, so I can say hi to you. I'm so glad you're here. I don't know if we'll have as many friends join us. We had 90 kiddos in our read aloud this morning. 90 of you decided to join us this morning. Hadley, I'm so glad you're here. Hadley, hello. I saw you this morning, and I'm so glad you're back. We had 90 kiddos join us for our Zoom meeting this morning, which was absolutely awesome. I loved seeing your faces and hearing about what you're reading right now. I think we'll do another one of those. I got to figure out a couple of little hiccups, but we'll figure them out. Hey, Archer, I'm glad you're joining us. I'm glad you're here. And Marina and Sunday, you're here too. Hello, hello. Hopefully you all have been doing some great reading and you've been reading in some spots. I know for Chin Spirit Day today, they had you take a picture in your reading spot, wherever that is, wherever that spot is somewhere in your house, in your home. I kind of read wherever I can find space, which is different every day. So I don't know where I would take a picture. My favorite spot to read is actually my hammock, but it's not a little bit cold this week. I was kind of hoping it would warm up today. The sun makes it tricky because it makes it look like it's warm outside, but then you get outside and it's actually not. So it's tricky. But I do like reading in my hammock. That's my favorite place to read right now. Doing lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of reading right there, right now. As always, I'm waiting for just a couple of minutes for everyone to get on so that we can make sure that friends have time. I don't know if you've checked out on the Chin's homepage. If you go to the Media Center tab, there's a drop down that says Specials Distance Learning. And on that Specials Distance Learning, there is a link. I put new activities for you to do. There's a cool Build a Fort activity. So there's some new activities. There's also a link to all of the read alouds that the teachers are doing. Then underneath that, Mrs. Moon has been posting hers. Hey, Anaya, I'm glad you're here, darling. I'm glad you showed up. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, and you've been reading Amelia Bedelia chapter books. Awesome. That is awesome. I miss you too. Oh, and there's Ellis. And there's Nicholas and... Oh no, I just went blank. Hold on, that's going to come back to me. That's going to come back to me. Oh no, I just went blank on that name. Kenan, I know you're here. Hello, kiddo. Oh, I hate when that happens. Comment your name if I didn't just say it. I hate when that happens. Too much going on in my brain. I was talking about two things at once. I know that happens to you all too. Lexi. There it is. Kenan and Lexi. There we go. Or Nicholas and Lexi. You're there. Hello, kiddos. But Mrs. Moon posted on that specials distance learning page, and she's got some activities, and she did an activity that went with our book today. So the book that I'm going to read us today is It Came in the Mail. And she posted, I don't know why it's going. There you go. You're helping me out. Thank you, Mrs. Beatty. I was so slow. It came in the mail, and It Came in the Mail, she made these little envelopes, which are so awesome, that you pull and you can make a little letter, which I just absolutely love that. I think that is so fun. So she made little letters to go with with the mail. And we've been sending lots of mail at my house. We have an indoor mailbox right now where my daughter is putting all of our mail because we've been sending lots of mail to our family members. We've been sending lots of mail to our family members. Hopefully you have too. Been thinking about how you're going to write mail or what you're going to do. So I wrote this to my Chin Panthers. But Mrs. Moon has a link, and I'll post a link in the comments to it so that if you want to, you can go ahead if you wanted to, because that would be super fun too, I think. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started to read this book. Now, the interesting about this book is I was looking for a funny book, and I had gone to Chin and I had collected books off the first shelf. So the first couple books I had were all by authors whose names were A, B, and C. So they were an overlap. And this book, it came in the mail, is written by Ben Clanton, who also wrote Rot, the Cutest in the World, which we read a couple weeks ago. This is actually one of my first books that I've read on our Wacky Wednesdays that doesn't have an animal or potato or fruit behind in it. So trying something new this week. It came in the mail. It came in the mail by Ben Clanton. Liam loved to get mail. Hooray! Oh, and hopefully it looks like Nora is joining me. Too bad he never got anything. Oh, boogers. He checked daily. He checked hourly. He checked every few seconds. What he found? Diddly squat. Diddly squat. Poor kiddo. But then, on a day much like any other, an idea struck Liam. Boink! Ouch! If he sent some mail, then maybe he would get some mail in return. Gotta go write some letters. See you later, Jamel. Okay. In our house, we've been doing lots of talking about that you have to send a letter to get a letter sometimes. To get anything other than junk in the mail. Not sure who to send something to, Liam sent a letter to his mailbox. Dear mailbox, I would like to get something in the mail. Something big, please. Love, Liam. As soon as Liam put the letter in the mailbox began to shake. It made all sorts of strange sounds. When Liam looked inside, he was met by a blast of fire. A dragon had come in the mail. Whoa. And it was for Liam. Oh. Liam loved the dragon, but he couldn't wait to see what might come next. Dear mailbox, thank you for the fire-breathing dragon. It is just what I always wanted. Can you send me more stuff? Please? Love, Liam. P.S. You're the best mailbox ever. Liam appears to be being a little bit greedy, and we know that doesn't always work out in stories. Soon the mailbox was spitting out all sorts of things: pickles and pigs, a whale with wings, a trombone, a triceratops bone, even a funny bone. Like Liam liked it all. He liked it all so much that he wanted even more. Air whale. I crack myself up. That was the bone, the funny bone, telling a joke, it looks like. Oh, and Liam has a crown. Liam. Dear mailbox, you send the best mail. I would love it if you would send me 100, scratch that, a gazillion more things. Love, Liam. Oodles and oodles of mail fumbled and tumbled and flooded out of the mailbox. I love in this picture how he's got all the junk playing out. And I love in this picture how the mail is, or how the posters are written on, or how the pictures are written on postcards. So clever. So clever. Too much mail. Oh, and this is some French. Je m'appelle Wescargo. Got any good jokes? I'm dry as a bone. Oh, there you go. There's a terrible dad joke for you. Got any good jokes? And the bone says, I'm dry as a bone. Woof. What was Liam to do with it all? Oh, awesome. And then another idea struck Liam. He probably wasn't the only kid who had ever wanted to get mail. Where are you going now? Gotta write a letter. Again? Dear mailbox, thank you for all the mail, but I think it's maybe too much for just me. Can you help me send some of it to other kids? Love, Liam. With some help from the mailbox. Oh, I bet Amelia would love this. I love that he is stuffing that animal. I guess there's an animal behind for us. Toot. Stuffing this animal behind into the book. Rumble, rumble, rattle, rattle. Liam was soon mailing things. Brilliant. So for some. To kids all over the place. I agree, Nicholas and Lexi. I love this book too. Liam found that he rather liked sending stuff. He liked it so much that before long, almost everything was gone. Hello. That was okay with Liam. He could always ask the mailbox for more. Woohoo! I love that they're riding their dragons. Faster, please. Maybe some other time. Oh, his name is Sizzle Fritz. Sizzle Fritz and me and you, the mailbox. From Liam to mailbox. Oh, some mail from the mailbox. Sizzle Fritz. And that is, it came in the mail. I love this book by Ben Clanton, and I think it's a good idea to talk a little bit about things we can send in the mail. If you haven't thought about writing a letter to someone, this might be a great time to check that out. Mrs. Moon, again, has a link to how to make these cool little foldable letters, and I'm going to go ahead and link that in the comments in just a second. But maybe you want to draw a picture or write a letter to someone and stick it in the mail and see what happens. I can't promise you that if you send mail, you will get a dragon back. I cannot promise you that that will happen. In fact, I am pretty sure that if you send mail and you got a dragon back, your parents will be very, very upset with me. However, I know that when we send mail, it can spread joy, and we can maybe pass our joy and spread our kindness around. And I know that that's something that we can do to make the world a better place. So we continue to send our mail and spread the joy around. Maybe you want to send a little bit of mail and spread some joy around right now. But hopefully you don't end up with a tooting elephant or a fire-breathing dragon when you send your mail around. Thank you so much for reading with me today, whether you joined me during Zoom or now or both. I'm so glad you're here. If you have been reading around your house, make sure you either email me or email your teacher so that they can include those pictures in our slideshow of Chin Spirit Day. If you need help logging in and getting ebooks, I can help you with that. If you access me on email or message me, you can message me here or over on our email. If you need anything, let me know. I miss you all always. I look forward to seeing you all again sometime soon. Bye, kiddos.